online here.
I mean, as the hands are warm for it, why not? We closed out our previous set with it with better success than the Steve, so I do not blame the choice.
Okay, starting out here on Pokemon Stadium 2, it is a tri-state favorite, so honestly, Sonix does benefit from this stage really well. I can expect that Syrup wants to go here for a couple times in a row here, but look at this from Sonix. Great opening combo here. See how Syrup gets up from the ledge. I'm going to be kind of clocking that every single time. I want to see him kind of change it up every single time. Sonix has been holding that out on literally everyone he's played so far.
Big time. Wants to get something real nasty at these low percents too, and that will take stocks no matter where you are. Looking for a drag down off the PK fire up air, not going to hit. Just forward air out of short hop, trying to catch a approaching Sonix, but it is real hard to get a pin down on where we are going with this blue blur.
Yeah, absolutely. But I like the way that Syrup is landing kind of passively every time, right? Does not want to go toe for toe here. Still has to figure out the momentum here, but here comes Sonix. Going to be able to find that forward air. Trying to line up for the back air. Will be able to do it. It's such a great tool that Sonix has, and he does it every single time practically perfectly. Ooh.
Juggle started here. Extra credit coming. No drag down again, too. We've missed a couple of those that would have led into a huge punish and even potentially kills.
Ooh, I like that from Syrup, trying to get something aggressive started here, but it really just feels like Syrup has just been getting these like one touch and go hits. He can't really find this PK fire, and then you know he really wants it to kind of get those combos really started here. But look at this, trying to find a nair, but we'll be able to find the back air, finds the PK fire. Still, yo-yo, not going to be enough just yet, and we'll be able to find the second one. I mean, Syrup's in this script.
Absolutely in this game. Trying to predict some early movement here to Sonix. Ooh. Forces the air dodge away. I like the idea. We still have so much momentum. Air dodge not going to get caught by the forward smash, but still stage domination from Sonix. This forward air will kill. Fully lapped in percent here now to 0 apiece, but the stock difference is huge.
It's brutal, right? And especially because Sonix just takes the tempo away from his opponent and quite literally runs with it, right? There's not much you can really do once Sonix has that advantage, and you can't find a hit in because Sonix then dictates how this match is going to go. But still, I mean, when he goes in and boxes, it's so fun to watch. Once again, looping in these back airs, finding every creative option under the sun. It's just the fact that Syrup is just kind of getting bullied in terms of the tempo right now.
Yeah.
Finds the back air, trying to get something started, but here we go.
You can keep up the pace on the aerial movement here too, but when it comes to the ground, there is only one king. Not gonna loop it back, wants to come forward, but Sonix's dash attack to break up all of that standing from Syrup. Forward air a little too high, and Sonix not gonna find the nair up, wants to go for another one, no dice.
Yeah, still though, wants it so bad, but here comes Syrup, finds a back air. It's not going to be enough just yet. The yo-yo again, but great air dodge out from Sonix. Go, take the high road all the way up. That's a new one in the Sonix book for me here, Script. That tilt is going to be the option here, going all the way out to threaten, but great air dodge out from Syrup. These routes getting back up to stage are perfect.
Very good as well. Sonix wasn't there to punish with an F smash, and Syrup did go above ledge there with the air dodge, so it would have been certain death. Very good situational recognition, but nevertheless, Sonix able to close it out, just taking a little bit of percent on that final stock.
Great stuff from Sonix. Once again, I mean, he takes the tempo and he just decides when everything happens here. But Syrup fighting back extremely well, right? I think whenever I am looking at somebody versus Sonic, I'm looking at how they recover, right? Especially because Sonic is so versatile off the stage. You have that runoff fair, you have the spring, right? There's not a lot of things you can do, and especially for a character that can also be somewhat limited in the recovery at times, like Ness, where you kind of have to go for like the PK Thunder, the way that Syrup kind of positions himself right beneath the ledge and then air dodges up. It's beautiful stuff. Masterful work.
Seems like the recovery mix-up is on the mind of Syrup here. As you were saying, Lyric, we need to have mix-ups in our bag, and mix-ups galore are here with Alex. Going to be going to Hollow Bastion here too, so going to be using the pickaxe to pick up all these materials here too. Going to be taking away the back air a little earlier too if we use that tool enough.
This is kind of also what I'm worried about here for Syrup going Steve. Like I said this a little bit earlier about Spargo, how Spargo has some of the best Steve practice in the world. So does so does Sonix at this point too, right? So this is a matchup that's not necessarily solved, right? But it's a matchup that we're practiced in, right? But still, so far so good from Sonix, and seeing much more of a antsy game, much more of an aggressive game coming out from Sonix, which is all that I can ask for.
And very happy to play in the scramble, which is kind of what Sonic puts you into a lot in the middle of the stage. Forward air, looking for an air dodge away to that left side. Not going to be scouted, but Sonix still holds strong here. First time we're not seeing a tech off the block, and you are a sitting duck right there when you take the Elytra up, and you just have to glide with it. Sonix takes a stock back air.
Can I just be honest? I would love to see a percentage rate of how many times we see Sonix just actually hit the back air off the ledge. It has to be above 80. Has to be such a high percentage, but here comes Syrup, finds the minecart, trying to get something started, but landing up air is actually going to be the option from Sonix here. Here we go. It is just going to be the tech off the couple blocks here, trying to get something started. I mean, he can play as fancy as he wants to. The up smash not going to be able to do it, but here we go. Recovering once again. We'll be able to at least get a hit of the pickaxe there, but still, Syrup, we haven't seen Diamond, we haven't seen any of that Steve magic.
And as we were talking before the set started, forward air off the stage too, not giving any time to mine these resources. Going to catch the homing attack with the exploding TNT. Sonix dead there, Syrup on the board finally.
Yeah, and about time too that we see some gold and some diamond as well, so we can get those empowered minecarts, get some diamond tools here. I worry so much about Syrup going for that grab, because if you miss it, the end lag on that, especially versus a fast character like Sonic, is going to be brutal here, but Sonic going to be able to find that nair. And now we are going on to Syrup's last stock of this game, number 2 here.
We can't even get the diamonds out here too. Sonix is playing so threateningly around without actually committing anything too crazy. Crafting table in line here too. Finally, diamond tools will be in our hands. Could it be too little too late though? Sonix giving a lot more time than we had seen in the first 2 stocks of this game here too, but again, might just want to tap this one in as we get walked into the corner. Yeah,
honestly, no matter how many walls you break, here goes Syrup trying to just like regain something of the material bar, because we honestly don't have much to work with, but here we go. Sonix finding once again a beautiful aerial string, just waiting for Syrup to approach at this point so he can react, but still, I mean, finally having a diamond, we could make this work. I mean, we've seen Steve's come back from crazier options before. Great tech though off of the block here, but it is going to be that minecart that does send Sonix off here. Can we get the stock? Beautiful evade, but still nowhere to go when Syrup's chasing you like that. All right, interesting option, but it works, question mark?
I gotta believe we might be looking for a minecart there. A little bit of a misinput. We have so much iron to use, but it's gonna be the only block we can place, so we have to be safe here. Just 2, diamond online. Oh, off the block, gets the tech for it. Sonic's not ready that time. Nair, once again, seems to be our option. We're doing at these very high percents.
Yeah, honestly, and once again, Sonix is up just so much that even if it doesn't KO, it's definitely a great finisher here. That's the first back air that we've seen miss, and that's a stock there for Syrup. 142 here. We can definitely make it happen. There's the grab here.
Wow.
Gets that beautiful forward air, and my goodness, the game just goes completely awry. Script. You're shocked.
I'm speechless. It's crazy. I think the fact that it was the iron blocks that they are so much harder to break through than the dirt and the wood is the thing that gave us the ability to prevent Sonix from recovering there. What a time to strike, and exactly when we needed it. We were about to be down 2-0, but finally, 1-1 we see here in this top 8.
Yeah, absolutely. What a game that was quite literally stolen away in a matter of this, right? And we were really kind of thinking about, like, all right, Syrup, it's just not looking too good right now. And all of a sudden, just a beautiful conversion. And honestly, you have to think, probably Sonix was able to recover if it was any other block, right?
Yeah.
But who knew that running on empty actually somewhat benefited you?
Seems to be the case, and this is the first time, the entire time we've been commentating this top 8, we are 1-1. Anytime a player's come swinging back, they're down 2-0. So finally able to go to a swing game 3 here. You win this one, you will have counter pick advantage in that game 5 if it does come to be, but we have a long time before we are there.
I think it's very interesting. I feel like a lot of players that I've casted in like the past 2 tournaments, they really enjoy Hollow Bastion, right? I don't really know what it is. Could it be the blast zones? Could it be the center platform? What do you think it is, Script?
It really feels like the entire stage. Oh my goodness, Sonix interrupting me a little bit. Okay, the continuation station, double back here off the wicket.
Oh,
you are dead
Andrew.
for it, my friend. Oh my goodness.
Dare I say that I feel like he went to go minecart and like pushed him back a little bit, probably into the blast zone. You hate to see an SD when you have such a clean finish to a game number 2, but giving us no time to talk about Hollow Bastion. I like that setup of just dropping the magma there, but here comes Syrup, definitely playing a little bit quicker now, definitely feels a little bit more comfortable here, definitely getting what we like to call the Steve stuff.
It truly is the Steve stuff, but with this lead, you're gonna need a whole lot of that stuff to make this one back. 94%, we're not out of the conversation of kill percent, but we will have to find better tools to make that the case. Down tilts are going to be a lot harder to get through on this stone. Going to take at least 3 hits. Up and over here, too. Finally going to find a grab.
Ooh, okay, and gets a little bit of the ricochet off the wall into the minecart hit. Unable to find anything, though. I mean, that was a very wishful magma block. Expecting Sonix to go and jump over it, going for it again, unable to find anything. But great anti-air down coming out from Syrup here. Now Sonix trying to figure it out. There's the gold, but I don't know. I mean, it could go either way still, but I think Syrup is now very comfortable with the tempo.
Any upgrade we can get on these materials as well here, too. We are in full panic mode if we cannot get this stock soon. NIL on the block 2. Oh, wants to catch an air dodge or a walk off the platform to that left side. Not going to be found here. Wow, great into the shield up. The roll scouted, though.
Ooh, okay, going all the way up there, still keeping in Syrup in a little bit of juggle there. There's the forward air that we were talking about. No iron, so we can't minecart here. But here comes Sonic. Great re-grab here. Jumping all the way out there and has to recover once again.
Wow.
Will be able to grab the ledge, and there's just straight up F-smash there. And Syrup fighting back, but you get to fight back at 129.
Yes, Sonic's got caught asleep at the wheel during that edge guard. What can we find here, too? Looking for a jump catch. Full hop is interesting. Air dodge was there for Sonix to punish, but not in the right place at the right time. But we will find something off the spin dash. Another kill going off the top.
Yeah, things are looking good for Sonix right now. We're up a whole stock, so we definitely know the vibes here. So Syrup is going to have a little bit of time to get things going. I like this interesting diagonal down angle that we're going for while we're mining. Definitely gives us a little bit more time, if anything. But here we go, Sonix putting on that offensive pressure right now. Now Syrup going to be able to find at least the first hit of the up air, but we're now going to be able to keep it going just a little bit further. I love the roll in from Sonix, though. Here we go, finds the F smash. Not going to be it, though. Have that block here, but now Syrup definitely still not out of it. Finds the minecart. It's not going to be enough just yet. We don't have any gold to make that empowered.
Yeah, very good point to make. Lyric just going to be not hitting as hard as it normally would here, too, and that's all attributed to Sonix playing the aggressive game that we've seen thus far. The juggle is going to be huge back air. Not going to have the drift for a double back air, but oh, what a find. The tech off block gives Syrup another chance at life.
That's definitely one of the tools that you need to be a good Steve player, right? Placing your blocks, but my goodness. Great up smash there coming out from Sonix. Not to go back to my point that I was just talking about, placing your blocks at a perfect moment, but also being able to tech off them at any point, right? At any moment being able to get that tech and then finding your spikes. But Syrup down 2-1 right now. Thinking about changing scenery here. Sonix taking a quick second. Those really are electronic hand warmers.
Two of them. That's the craziest part about it.
That's
not just
some
one.
LG tech.
Yeah, I love that.
Do you think Luminosity got that for all of their Smash players? The
Luminosity always makes sure their players are right. Yeah. I do not put it past them.
I've never seen electronic hand warmers. We've certainly gone from just the
bags, you gotta shake them up. Yeah.
Yeah, before every tournament in the winter, everybody would go and get the hand warmers in the bags, and then you just hand them out, and everybody would be shaking them to turn them on. Good times, Script.
Truly have come a long way.
Electronic hand warmers, that's the craziest thing.
Right. Back in my day.
Back in my day. What's a fob? Still, though, going into losers quarters, game number 4 here, going on final destination. So now, no more platform. What do you think?
No more platform and no more Steve here, too. So I think Syrup does not want to have to deal with those platform extensions that were absolutely mauling away stocks. All the stuff of air dodge reads, nairs, up airs, and everything alike was all of the extra credit that was being built on by Sonix. I think the neutral stance, if you can be tall in your shield and strong, good returning forward air, could pay off well.
Okay, F smash going to hit below the ledge is not going to be enough just yet. But once again, Sonix finding that mark with the forward air, and that means things are going to go pretty well. Okay, Syrup going to punish him, though. Not going to be able to find it twice, but rolls in, still going to be caught out with that Ness Nair here. Trying to get something started. The PK Thunder not going to be able to stop that spin, but still Sonix holding forward so well here. Syrup just getting bullied off the side here. Can recover at least for the moment here, but Sonix has taken a huge lead.
It's crazy how confident Sonix was to go put out a back air on the PK Thunder hit 2. The Syrup was going for the recover. You can just kind of feel the confidence exuding out of the play.
Okay, still now back into this neutral stance here. I just feel like we've played most of this game in the past minute on the left side, where we're just going ledge for ledge at this point here. Trying to get the pick up here. We'll be able to find the tilt. Here we go, going for the BK rocket, but just barely misses it here. Sonix now going to be an advantage, finds the spring. Oh my goodness, and the charge shot, and the spring, my goodness.
He's just a boy, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Got him back to stage one time. A 3 stock is being worked on here too. Syrup, 1 stock away from being sent home here at 5th place.
So close to, and you can see that Syrup's just trying to call it a jump with back air so bad, but unable to find anything. Still now, it feels like Sonix is just locked in at this point. The up smash will be punished by the dash attack here, and now it is all Sonix finding his mark here. Goes to show why he is just such a strong player.
We're throwing out some real Hail Marys here too. Gonna have to get risky to make this one. Swing back in the way of our Ness player. Dash attack will catch the landing on the final hit. That move reaches real far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a hitbox that goes out in front of Ness a couple times, right? So maybe the first one doesn't hit, and you're in positioning for the second hit. Still feels really good, but I mean, Syrup at 92, it's a lot of rage to work with, but the problem is that we're on FD, and still with us being on FD, I mean, Sonix gets to control everything here, but double forward air is going to come out, finds the third one here, see what can happen. Still great get up attack there. Oh, Syrup!
Scary, forced to ledge, immediately wants to get out of the situation. The jump called out. Sonix knows when the opponent is afraid and able to capitalize so effectively.